Hello, welcome back to 3D Drawing for Your Model Railway. In today's episode I'm going to start to look at some of the non-symmetrical detailing that's on the pickup chute here. If we look at the photograph, you can see there's a couple of ribs, 4 or 5 ribs coming along here, and some rivets. There's also some detail that I'm not going to be overly concerned about, like the top and the bottom edge, all the way along. You know, this is just a rubber mat coming along here. This part here I will sort of do something here to give us the ribbon effect a little bit better, but certainly not the mats coming across the top sticking out. We will look at sort of adding the rivets in down the side there. So these ribs, they look like they start roughly where this post is here, so it's going to be all on this face that we're looking to draw these. So what I'm thinking of doing first of all is just putting a offset edge on the outside here. It's going to come inboard ever so slightly, maybe minus 0.2. And I think what I'll actually do is get rid of that line and that line, and just actually extend these lines to the end here. And on this, oops, do that. Extend these ones as well to that line, and we can select those two profiles. I'm just going to extrude these, say 0.2, stick out a small amount, start to join, and we can put our ribs along there. So the first rib is slightly inboard of that one. So again, we're going to go the inside profile here, and we'll have to use a 3-point rectangle. Let's project first of all that line and that line, and we'll get that 3-point rectangle. So if we stick to the top edge, let's go for 0.3 thickness, I think, and then that can snap to the bottom edge, and then define the distance. I'm going to go for 1mm there. Not sure why that's not fully defined though. That's all constrained, so it should be. And we'll just fix. That's all extrude. Again, get that face. Extrude to that outer surface again. Let's try join to start with and see if it will pattern along using that. I'm pretty sure it won't. So do feature. Yeah, see, it's going to go all the way along the top. So we edit that feature to be new body, and then pattern. Then it'll do it separately, direction along. And I think I said there was 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Might no. I'm just going to do the 5, and I'm going to bring those. That position there, I think. I'm going to do that 21.5 along, and then 5 of those. And then we can combine all of this lot together. So these ribs aren't on the other side of the conveyor belt here. I'm not entirely sure why this side's got them but this side hasn't, but I'll just go with what we can see. And then we've got a load of rivets we can look to add on here. We'll start from this bottom edge. I'm not going to worry too much about this slight recess area here. Okay, so I'm going to look at the rivets here. I'm going to start on this end. I think I'm going to start with these 4 here. So just going to create a sketch on the front face. We'll use our usual rivet design. fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line vertically and turn that into a construction line so that we can then make sure the rivet's in the right place. Let's snap to that. So 0.3 in diameter. Don't want that to be a construction line. Select that rivet. 25 in height. In fact, let's just go back into that in a minute. Look at the sketch. Just define distance to the end there. 1.3 mil. And the height of the rivet. It's in the wrong place. 0.3. And then we'll fill it off the top of that. 0.5. And then pattern it. So select that feature. Direction that way. No, in fact, I'm going to go vertically. Put 2 of them in. 0.4, so 0.5. They're probably a bit big, but obviously we've got limitations here. And then we'll pattern that or in that direction. Just do 2 of them. Become 0.5 that way. Okay, so I'm now going to do these sets as well. So we're going to do the pattern tool again. So we'll select all of these features, direction, horizontal, and I'm going to put them at 19.75, see how that looks. It's a bit more. 19.95 puts it sort of overlapping there and there, which looks okay to me, I think. Okay, so now looking, we've got 2 separate singular rivets in between these, so we can just pattern the original rivet plus the pattern of it. Direction, bring it, just do the 2 at the moment, get that in the middle, about 5mm there, and we pattern the same thing again. Just change that to 2. 15mm is probably okay there. That. Okay, so now we're just going to look at these last set of rivets down the end here. I'm going to just do another pattern. Take those 4 again. Come down that. That's what I thought might become an issue. Take that direction off. Try again on that one. Oh, okay, it's gone upwards. Let's undo that, start again. So that, that direction. Yeah, I did think that might be an issue. So, what we'll do is we'll go about it a different way, and we'll draw on this face. draw a line again. And there's a construction line going across 90 degrees at this bottom corner. I'm not worried about the top edge. It's 90 degrees on the bottom edge here. Have a look. I'm going to put this dimension wise from there to there. About 1 millimeter. Catch up. Extrude this. And then fillet it. Vertically. 0.5 is the gap again. And then we'll pattern these. On the bottom edge. With 5.5 on there. Pattern that on that direction. 0.5 is the two of them. Okay, so now we've got all those rivets down the bottom edge. So we've got some rivets on this part here. And these are going to be slightly smaller, I think I'm doing these ones. Although if they're small, they might not come out so well, but we'll have a look, see what happens. Draw on the face. Then we'll get a line to project that whole top surface. Draw a line, construction line. Define distance across 3. Okay, so see I've done 0.2 height from the centre point. It's normal rivet size, 0.3. Fillet it off now. We can pattern that feature. The usual 0.5. Okay, going to pattern this. Let's have a look. So it's before, after, in the middle. So I'm just going to do a pattern on this one initially. I'm going to drag that along. Six 6.3, doing 3 of them. I think this next one's going to be differently spaced, but we'll see. So 6.3, and then we'll pattern that again. Come along, 2 of them this time. And this one I think is closer. And this one's going to probably be 9.5 across. up. Okay, let's have a quick look at the photo, see if there's any more further up. No, it's just those set there. Okay, so that's those all sorted there. Okay, so I've just realised I've drawn all of these in the wrong part, so what I'm going to do is going to transfer them all over. It won't bring the sketches, unfortunately, but I can transfer the bodies. If I do move to group and pick the bodies part in the pickup conveyor the way they're supposed to be, then they'll all move across to that group. Just catch up a second. And then what I can do then is merge these. That's obviously keeping the chassis set, but I can combine all of this. Like if I select that pickup conveyor, combine body 1, which is the initial conveyor, with all these extra bodies here. Okay, so why won't these combine? So that one with this lot. Okay, so if they're not combining, that must mean they're not touching for some reason. So if we have a look at these. There must be some daylight there. So if we just have a quick look, bring that back around. Select all of them and do move, spin it to the bottom, and then move this back in by minus 0.05. No, that's too much. Minus 0.01. And hopefully they'll combine then. Okay, so 2 more. So those 2, copy. Same thing. Come back in by minus 0.01. Hopefully that means they're touching now. Okay, that's that solved. So okay, so the next one I'm going to do is going to look at the top of the conveyor here. Now, on the top here, we've got the motor that the pickup chain runs through. And we've drawn quite a flat surface here. I'm going to keep that for the strength of this part and then just draw the motor on top. So we've got a circular base plate and a slightly smaller part and then a smaller part out the top. And this is about the best photo I've got looking up from underneath towards it. So we've got the pickup selected. We can select that top surface and press the circle, and I want that actually on the midpoint, so I'm going to just draw a line from that midpoint down and convert that to a construction line and draw a circle. I think I'm going to go for about 6mm diameter circle, and then from there to the base there I'm going to draw that 4.5mm. Extrude this up by 0.3. So the sort of base plate we're sitting on now. And on top of that, I'm going to draw another circle using the midpoint. I'm going to go for 3mm in diameter on that. And I'm going to come up by I reckon about 1.2mm. And then on the top surface of that, I'm then going to draw another circle. 1.5mm, and then we're going to extrude that, and I'm probably going to go 2mm on that. Again, turn side on. Make sure it doesn't stick out top of the roof, which it doesn't. So you can't really see anything from the side photos, but that looks like it's coming not far off the top of the roof there. It's probably about right. Maybe edit that bottom base to 0.5. Catch up. So yeah, it's a little bit thick on that bottom base, and I might actually just bring the top up to 2.3. I'm not going to draw any of these hoses on the top here because it's, again, they're just too brittle. It's not really worth it. So yeah, we'll leave that all off there. It gives us a reasonable representation of the motor on the top there. I think that side is pretty much done now. So I think I'm going to leave this video at this point, and then we'll come back and continue working on some next episode. Thanks for watching.